Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. I'm here at the Texas State Fair 2025 edition State Fair, and guess what? We have it for you first. This is it. It's back. This is a 2026 Dodge Durango GT with that Hemi underneath the hood, and this is a blacktop version with that awesome all-wheel drive. But before we get into this, Vapor Gray, love the name of the color, love the look of the color, Vapor Gray Durango with the Hemi. Let's talk about what's going on here. So you heard correctly, Dodge is not making a Durango anymore with the Pentastar V6. They have literally taken it and thrown it overboard. So with this Durango, no matter which level you go with, whether you go with the GT, whether you go with an RT or the Hellcat, you're gonna get a Hemi underneath the hood. The great news is, not only is the Hemi back, but you got more power than the Pentastar V6 and more torque. But what I want to find out is at the price point, which remember, they've changed the pricing for 2026 across all models. They've actually lowered the pricing. Kind of crazy, but let's find out. Is this Hemi powered Durango, that V8 powered 3-row mid-size SUV you should be buying? Let's go ahead, let's dive into this one and find out. Right off the bat, like I said, Vapor Gray looks so menacing underneath the show light, especially with the blacktop package, which is gonna bring you some darker accents all the way around the vehicle. Now, the front of the business, you're still gonna get that signature Durango headlight design, still looking fresh, LED daytime running lamps, LED headlights, Vapor Gray, working our way down, flat black functional corner vents. And I love the way they kind of blend the lower lip into the front fascia. Now, as we come across that Durango grille, flat black with your Dodge badge, think about it, how much history from the Dodge brothers with this brand. And then working our way down, you do have functionality on our flat black lower grille. And there's that lower lip splitter, like I said, that's been all blended in. Because we're in Texas, they have front mounted license plates, unfortunately, and that's why this is here. In the state of Florida or other states, you could take this right off and really give it a clean look. But let me know what you think about the face of the GT, because it's about to get better. Take the elevator up, look at this hood. Look at that hood. Functional center hood scoop with your functional heat extractors. I love the shape of the bulge of this hood. Nice big muscle car bulge. And the fact that it's functional. Give me another mid-size SUV that's got a hood like that. That's not a Dodge. Exactly. That is killer. Now, as we come around the bend, what are we working with wheel and tire setup? So you're gonna get these gunmetal metallic wheels, nice large V-spoke design, 20-inch wheel, 265 on the width, 50 series sidewall, and like I said, all-wheel drive, getting power to the ground. It's rear-wheel drive biased, but then power also gets to the front wheels. And another thing to point out, like a lot of other mid-size SUVs, no flat black. Everything is painted that beautiful Vapor Gray. Coming down the side, there it is. Does she got a Hemi? She's got a Hemi underneath the hood with that blacked out badge. Gloss black on your mirror caps, LED turn signals. From the sides, I've always liked the look of the Durango. One of the reasons why is just the way they do the roof design. Now, my thing would be to remove those roof rails. Get rid of the roof rails would even clean it up more. But what's nice is it's a combination of flat black with some gloss black on the side. Color match Vapor Gray on the door handles, and then everything painted all the way down. Now coming towards the rear, like I said, rear wheel drive, biased, and then it sends power to the front wheels, and spinning around back. Love the way they did the rear. You have that nice roof spoiler. My only zonk is get rid of the wiper. Can we just rip this off? Just want to rip that off. You do have LED, full LED lighting on the back. The GT badge all blacked out. Thankfully, the lights just timed out. We got it in. And there's that blacked out all-wheel drive badge. So what it is, it's the Dodge badge with the number 4. That means all-wheel drive. and then dropping it down to ground level. Woo-hoo-hoo, look at that exhaust, nice slash cut oval opening on the stainless steel tips. Let that V8 rumble. And this cover comes off so that you could do your towing. But why don't we go ahead, let's pop the hood and check out the return of the Hemi. All right, guys, we got that amazing hood popped. You do have a hood strut underneath the hood. There she is, no plastic cover over her, nothing. That is that Hemi V8. There is your upper intake with your 8 individual runners. What do we got? It's a 5.7 liter, pumping out 360 horsepower, 390 pound-feet of torque. If you need more horsepower, you could go up to the RT. If you need more than that, you could go Hellcat. 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds. And what's great is with the 8-speed automatic and the amount of power, you could tow a very hefty 8,000 pounds with this vehicle. If you're worried about MPGs, you're probably looking at the wrong vehicle, but you're basically looking at 14 in the city, 21 in the highway. Love, though, that when you pop the hood on a GT spec, no more Pentastar V6 on this 2026 Durango GT. But why don't we go ahead, let's get inside and see what the Blacktop edition brings. All right, guys, we are inside this 2026 Dodge Durango GT Blacktop edition. I know you're saying to yourself, well, Joe, I'm so glad they got rid of the V6. There's so many other SUVs out there that are just plain Jane SUVs that have V6s. I want a V8. I want my Hemi. But how much is this? So this particular one, the way it's optioned, they start at 42 grand. That is really, really priced right in the market the way it is now. This particular one has an MSRP of 49 grand. So under $50,000 for this 3-row V8 powered SUV. But let's see what else you get when you go Durango GT to the door panels. I still love the clean style. I know people are gonna say it's dated, but you got your soft top black along the upper portion of the door panel. You have that nice sort of gunmetal gray finish, and then you have your contrast stitching on the armrest. Door pocket is large enough to where you could get your deep fried Oreos and chicken nuggets in there from the fair, and a nice large fruity mocha latte drink that they're serving special only today. Now, going from the door panel to the dash, the soft touch, I like the trim, the stitching. You do have a 12 volt, nicely placed for a radar detector. And you do have your required Texas, this is required in the state of Texas, Twinkie holder. You could go deep fried because we're here at the fair. Don't be ashamed. Pig out. You're at the fair. Come on in. What do we got going on? It's a 10.25 inch infotainment system. Before you yell out it's dated, one thing I have to say is it is integrated super clean. It uses the Uconnect 5 media software, which is their latest. You have your camera angles. I can fold down the headrest in the 3rd row. You got your different apps. Performance pages, baby. I bet you your Telluride doesn't have this. Telluride, give me a break. Look at this. Wow. All the gauges, the information. Come on, man. Under 50 grand. You got a V8. Working your way down, a plethora, more buttons than what they had on the first lunar moon landing. 3 stages of ventilated seats, 3 stages of heated seats, heated steering wheel, dual climate control, your audio knobs. That's your dual climate. This is for your audio. Blower fan, toggle switches, USB-Cs, USB-As, aux jack, and wireless charging with a cooling fan. A place where you could put, I would say, 16 Jolly Ranchers, make mine sour apple. This is for your Torque Flight 8-speed automatic. No gloss black, this is all flat black, 2 cup holders. Nicely soft, padded on the armrest with the stitching. Open it up, you could put 4 corny dogs in there with some extra mustard, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. Almost forgot. Felt lining for your iPhone 47. Or if you want to take, sometimes people want to take their rings off. You could get yourself some big ribs and stuff here at the fair, deep fried ribs. You can put your rings and stuff in there so it doesn't get all scratched. Lori's looking at me taking off my wedding ring. She just gave me the eye. Seats, ebony red. absolutely in love with it. The Dodge embroidery, that's the Dodge logo. Look at the red with the red stitching. Electric assist for the passenger, electric assist for the driver, and you have a standard size sunroof. Not bad. But why don't you come over here to the business end? I want to show you behind the wheel in this Hemi powered GT. All right, guys, business time behind the wheel. You do have 2 memory seat settings. I apologize for the beeping. We're at the auto show and I have everything on and I can't fire her up. Down below, you do have your Dodge name on your nice aluminum sill plate. All the seat controls that you could think of. I'm 6 feet tall, plenty of room in here. Steering wheel, I love the leather, the perforated on the sides, flat black on the switchgear, metal paddles to go up and down the 8-speed automatic, and it is a powered tilting and telescoping wheel. And then look at that gauge cluster. You got the 8-inch digital gauge cluster, which is your speedometer, which you could also change to show other things like auxiliary gauges. We have the RT, look at this, 0 to 6. Does your Grand Highlander have a 0 to 60 timer? I don't think so. Analog tach, analog coolant, and fuel gauge. Ready to rock and roll on your favorite road or at the drag strip. But let's get into the mid row and third row and see what this Durango GT brings for the moolah. All right, guys, mid row and third row time. What's nice is in this GT, you can sit 3 across, so you don't have those stupid captain's chairs in here. Backs of the seats, love that ebony, dark ebony leather. Still got these stupid cargo nets. Get rid of this, but you can put easily 2 bags of family-sized Twizzlers. And then you got your little command center here. We got our USB-As, a home power source, heated seats, those nice AC vents. The seat material is great. The seats, do they slide? They don't slide. No sliding, but they do. Actually, I can show you. Let's see if they recline. I'll show you on my side. They do recline a bit, which is nice. Almost forgot the center armrest. Nicely padded, ebony red with the 2 cup holders. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this bad boy down so that Lori could show off the third row area, which, to be honest, is not super cramped. Obviously, the headrest goes up like that. Dark red ebony. No USB-Cs or anything, but you do have AC vents up top. And the AC controls for the mid-row are right here. Really nice, just analog twist knobs. But why don't we get into the cargo area? Because that's one of the most important things for SUV owners. All right, guys, cargo area time. You do have that electric assist on the rear liftgate. With the seats up, you got a great amount of room. And what's nice is, of course, you have plenty of room. You could put 4 of those Texas State Fair turkey legs back here. Save that for a snack while you're driving, just while you're hauling butt down the road. Seats are easy to put down. Manual controls, I'm fine with that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then, of course, the mid-row goes down. You do have a 12-volt, nicely placed if you're going to do a tailgate or something like that. Maybe you're at a racetrack. And let's see what we have underneath here. Wow, look at all the storage here. Is this a drain plug? No, that's a zonk. They should have made this a cooler. How cool, see what I did there? How cool would that have been if that was a cooler? You're at the drag strip, you got your turkey legs. You need to wash something down nice and cold. Nobody wants a hot drink. That's terrible. I do know that you want to go for a drive in this Hemi powered GT. We're not there yet because we're at the auto show. So let's wrap it up, but I'll be bringing it to you. All right, guys, what can I say? It's wonderful to be here at the Auto Zone at the Texas State Fair. It basically is a mini auto show here. Actually, a quite large auto show at the State Fair besides all the rides and everything. But I definitely got to thank everybody from Dodge letting us get personal access with this vehicle. What do you think? 2026 Dodge Durango GT with the Blacktop Edition package. Is this the best way to go for the money? Let me know in that comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raised Rise family. Got to give it up to Latte Lori. She's making it. She's making it happen. We might have to carry her, but I have no problem doing that because I love her. So thank you, Lori, for all that you do. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.